Yeah, that'd be nice. For sure. Morning. Got laundry started and the dishes done. Or working on being done. Just got to sweep and mop the floors. House will be clean. Fold laundry. Put it up. One of my boys left their book bag this morning. I'm gonna get on that ass when they get home. They old enough to know that's their responsibility. Hold on. All right, well, happy Nana shows how much you know about being a general contractor. Seems how a general contractor generally never touches the job. He pays other people to do the job. That's why he's the general contractor, not the subcontractor. Makes sense, right? I also happen to be a property management company for a custom home builder. So, or the property management. The project manager for a custom home builder. So, sorry I get to sit here and you got to go to work and you're probably a whole lot older than me there, Nana. Not trying to be rude, but don't come up in my live sideways at me and expect me to be nice to you about it. Take some respect, get some respect, don't it? Oh, so you're living off your husband. Or you about ready to kick the dust and already drawing retirement? Because my grandparents, both of them, could have retired a long time ago, still working. Because they want to. Yep, they do. Seems like you suddenly switched sides once you were educated, tatted Nana. Or tatted mama. I'm alright. I didn't sleep at all last night. I've been up all night, so. I got about 4 cups of coffee in me now, though. I can smell sounds and hear colors till I crash. I'm getting, well, I've already about got this house clean. Then I'm going to clean some of the shit up out here in the yard. Clean my truck out. I'm going to hang out here for a little while, though. Wait till it gets good and hot before I get out in that yard. Well, I can't sleep because of the heavy heart, so. You like being called Nana? Well, since I guess 44 is your age, tatted mama, I'm sorry that I'm a general contractor and project manager for a custom home builder, and you got to work and I don't, since I'm not going to make it long. But I've been doing this for a while. Usually I grab as needed helpers, but I've taken from mine. I don't have anything going on. I've got jobs lined up I could go do right now. I just don't. I got to take time out right now, so that's what I'm doing. I just landed a $37,000 kitchen remodel. Quartz countertops, new cabinets, snap lock flooring, backsplash, paint, recessed lights. I don't understand what, if their woman stays home, their old lady doesn't. That's not what I said. That's not what I said. There was no talk of her being a stay-at-home mom. I told her I probably could. But I was really gonna need some. I was gonna have to work some extra hours, but I didn't mind if she stayed home. You know, if she felt like that was best for the kids' schedule and all, and easier for her. No, I hadn't heard nothing from her. She did work before I met her. She had a really good job. She was miserable at it, though. They were taking advantage of her. She's good to those boys, man. I fucked up coming on here talking about a lot of that negative shit. I should have never done that. She's good to those boys, man. I've seen her be. A lot. And you know what? Something I'm going to give her a lot of credit for. She had been all over my ass about being in that shop drinking and spending more time with the kids. And I was, my responsibility. Well, hell, I just took them fishing, but I get what she's saying. Yesterday, I kept my kids out of school, though, and took them swimming at the springs, because the springs would be dead. We'd have the whole place to ourselves, and we'd get to hang out. We did for a couple hours, and got some food. She's got sole custody of her kids, but her daughter stays at her dad's house. It works out better for her that way, really. Yeah, I can come and go as I need to with my job. And my customers are lenient. I've got customers that'll wait 6 months for me to get to the job just because they won't let anybody else touch it. I done told you we ain't talking about any more negative shit about her at all. I own a interior and exterior design and remodel company. And as well, I'm a project manager for a custom home builder. It was alright. I wish I wasn't as fucked up as I am right now, because it'd have been better. I feel bad, but good morning. I happen to be good at my job, thank you. No, I didn't go to sleep at all last night. It's Tyler. No, I can't call her. If I did, she won't answer, so. Morning. I sent her $50 this morning just in case she needs gas or something. Or maybe take herself to lunch. Toxic is an opinion, I think. Everything's toxic to people who don't really want to put in real effort anymore. Everything's toxic. Why put in this effort when you can just swipe the thumb, find somebody new? Everything's toxic. The fucking food we eat's toxic. Ain't nobody really bitching about that, though. Hell, the food we eat kills us quicker than we kill ourselves or our kids, so. I have. I wrote her an entire poem yesterday. No, I don't have to go to work today. I'll probably go back tomorrow. Oh, well, I gotta go tomorrow. I've gotta. Oh, no, I don't. Site visit canceled. They gotta look for a new property. Yeah, I mean, I may not get a paycheck for 2 or 3 weeks, but my paycheck will probably be more than what you make in 2 or 3 months. I know. I love her too. I'm really sorry. I realize what I did wrong and why, and how it happened now. You know, it's crazy. Sometimes the way things are addressed to you are a real problem, but the way it comes across to you, it doesn't register, so you really don't put the thought in that you should. Absolutely, yeah. Well, I poured my beer out yesterday morning as soon as I woke up. There were 3 in the outside fridge, and then later that day, I walked inside to get juice out the inside fridge, found 2 more, poured those out. And then last night, I think that was like 2 o'clock this morning, I found one that was unopened sitting beside my chair, so I cracked it open, poured it out. Um, I feel like it was only right for me to make an apology video and even ask for it to go as viral as the ones that made us look like fools that we're not. Maybe I am, but you know. But you know what drives me crazy about that? Ain't nobody gonna make that video as viral as the rest of them. It'll probably get some views and whatnot more than the rest of them I post like regularly. But that's because there's so many people invested. But you know, um, whole world stopped to watch a train wreck. The whole world stopped to watch a train wreck, man. There could be miracles happening right here, and it's a ghost town. Go 100 yards down the road, train wreck, and everybody's standing there with their phones out instead of trying to help somebody. Look up Struggle Jennings, train wreck. People don't pay attention. They don't even think about shit like that. I know if we were to reconcile things at all, or even start talking, I think that it's best we both come off of social media for sure. Y'all, I gotta hit myself the damn pinch and roll method. Chill out. Give me a minute. Fellas, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I hope so too. Sleep now for what? It's daylight now. Yeah, her cat's still here. I just let him inside. I was happy when she came back and everything was good. I was happy. And then I felt hurt when shit went south again and betrayed and everything else. No, I didn't find him. Nope. Yep. We'll see. I'm not banking on it. Well, somebody said earlier this morning, said something about making, if we did do TikTok, make a family TikTok. It's only family shit, Florida shit, building, fixing shit like I do, and he's not. He's not. It's been 4 days and he ain't been home. Almost 5 days. I don't think somebody found him and took him in either. Mm-mm. It is very peaceful here. Y'all see my view every morning? Outside of my house being a damn construction zone right now. And there's a lake out there. No, I didn't do it. No, hell no. Why the hell would I do that to my dog? No, I haven't. I believe he's Pit Great Dane mix. Thank you, Brandy, for saying that. Thank you. And you know, Tatted Mama or whoever it was come in here talking about general contractor that doesn't leave the house ain't gonna make it long. First off, most general contractors don't touch a job. I happen to like to be hands-on involved. I'm just taking a break right now. But not only have I sat here, I just spent about $15,000 on my house too. Cash money. No credit shit. Brand new metal roof. The house painted. I got all the lumber down there to rebuild this entire front porch and the stairs. And everything I need to totally remodel the master bathroom. One day I'll do that. Keep saying that. $802. Who? I don't even see that. Really? You don't watch the news? Animal abuse happens every day. All right, but why do you assume that I abuse animals? Like, yeah, but why would you ask that question? Somebody said, oh, well, did the dog come home And then you say, and then you ask me, oh well, did you unalive him? Come on now, make it make sense. I'm not trying to be an asshole to you, but come on. Well, sorry that you assumed that I'm that big of a piece of shit, but I'm not. Sounds like you've already got your mind made up about me, so you can leave. Napoleon, you can leave. Okay, but being realistic starts with having some common sense. Yeah, I've checked the pound. Well, then why didn't you have the common sense to put that together when somebody said, did the dog come home? Oh, well, did you unalive him? Don't talk to me about having a lot of common sense. Holy moly. That hurts me for you. Well, let me ask you this. If it was anybody else's life, would you have asked that same question? Nope. But you thought you knew something, and then another thought transpired, and you ran with it. No, absolutely not. You would have not. You would have not. If you'd have gone in some guy wearing a white collar, button up and da-da-da-da, and he was talking about his dog missing, and it was just random, you wouldn't have asked that question. Don't sit here and try to feed me shit. I do have common sense. I'm not upset. I've been cool, calm, and collect all night and morning. I'm just not gonna put up with that shit. That's pretty dirty. There are plenty of people here to watch and see that I've been cool, calm, and collect all night. I'm sorry for everybody that I offended or that I was a dick to throughout all of that shit. I told y'all I'm not always like that. Thank you, man. Thank you, Bubba. But weren't you in her live yesterday too? Matter of fact, I remember her saying something to you. All night because I hadn't been asleep. Alright, that is called judgment. And did you know that assuming something without knowledge is like the literal definition of ignorance? Without the facts? It's an assumption. You, like I said, you came in here with your mind already made up and already had an assumption in your head. Everybody, did I call it or did I call it? Come on now. I bet your husband's real happy. See how'd that assumption go? You didn't like that a whole lot, did you? But I just based that off of what I see. Because that sounded pretty narcissistic to me. Looks like you're backpedaling now. See what I'm saying? I do appreciate that you apologize for it. So... No, she ain't. She ain't hanging out with nobody. We're gonna get you out of here. I said that this morning. Maybe you weren't here. I don't really give a damn. But I said, anybody says anything negative about her, in this live. There won't be any questions. I'm going to tell you how I feel about it, and you're going to get out immediately. I ain't going to sit here and argue with you. None of that. And probably the last thing I say will probably piss you off where you get blocked, and then you're not going to be able to say shit. So you're going to sit there big mad. No, I have full custody of my kids, and my kids are court ordered not to see or speak to, or yeah, my kid's mom is court ordered not to see or speak to the kids. And no, I don't get child support either. Wouldn't have been asked, Veronica, is that what you meant? I do too, and I told her that too. She does. She is very beautiful, and she does have a soothing voice when she is calm and talking like that, you know. But me too, you know, she said something. She said I should read bedtime stories. Because I got a soothing voice. And I used to, every once in a while, I'd read her some of my writings. Yeah, don't come in here thinking that we're going to believe anybody in here is an angel. So, well, especially when you're hurt. You know, and I understand that. Look at the shit I did. I understand. No, I'm not. We're not back together. She ain't even talked to me. No, I'm not. I already said I'm not tough. Man, I had people in here this morning in my life that have known me my whole life that'll tell you I'm a teddy bear. And I got a big heart. I was just hurting. They also spoke on their view of my hands. So, I don't want to go there with anybody. I don't want to fight anybody. I was hurt, and I'm sorry I was an asshole to a lot of y'all. I do have a pet peeve for blatant ignorance. And I got a pet peeve for people who make accusations without knowing anything. That's a pet peeve. Because it's literally the definition of ignorance. Judging a book by its cover. And because you saw a white boy with gold chain, ton of tattoos, pissed off, not talking to people very nice, especially, well, the ones that had something sideways to say or would ask those ignorant questions or make those ignorant assumptions, you thought I was just a total piece of shit and that I'm unhinged and unstable and da-da-da-da. It is gold. It's gold chain. Gold necklace. I was wearing a sterling silver one my mama got me. Well, we ain't got to worry about the alcohol anymore, but it wasn't just that. It was a lot of hurt and things pent up and built up, and I hope we both got it all out now. And I wasn't mad. In case you didn't hear me, I said I was hurt. And a lot of times when, well, hurt comes out as anger. A lot of times. No, we ain't. I know, I absolutely did. I'm a piece of shit, and it's all my fault. At the time, you probably just shouldn't have told me what to do at all. You know, you see a crazy man freaking out in the Walmart parking lot, you gonna go tell him, hey, you shouldn't do that? No. You're gonna leave him fuck alone. Why are you gonna do it behind a computer screen? See what I'm saying? I'm not an angry person. I don't think I have anger issues. I'm just a no-nonsense person. And yeah, yesterday morning I woke up and poured all my beers out. And I just don't plan to drink anymore at all. But thank you. I need to go get cleaned up, but dude, we had a whole discussion this morning about AA. I don't have a drinking problem. Y'all saw me drinking a lot the past couple or few weeks or so. But before that, I didn't drink every day. So, yeah, I did try to stop it too. Yeah, I did. And I tried to warn people too that, hey, you know, you're going to keep on saying these things and I'm really going to be a dick to you. Well, then they got mad when they kept saying those things and I was really a dick to them too. Regardless, probably shouldn't have been a dick to them, but at the same time, I was hurting and I had a lot just flowing out. I just couldn't, you know, and I'm not making excuses for it, but that's what happened. Yeah, he does. He drinks very heavy, and, you know, I told my lady, or I told her, I mean, I sent her messages. I don't even know if she got them. But if I have to quit hanging out with certain people because of that, for the best interests of us and the family, that's what I'll do. Let you go on and on last week. What do you mean? Well, maybe she did. I don't even know if she read them, to be honest with you, and that hurts because you know, what do you mean she's hearing all this? She is. She's a very beautiful woman. I love her a lot. But that said, I have also been screaming about communication. So I called it before it got here too. I'm sure she's got people telling her, but I'm sure she's not watching or listening. I don't think she really gives a shit, to be honest with you. I think she's over it. No, she's more of like a strawberry blonde, but she uses henna powder in it, and it just brightens it up, and yeah, she's got absolutely beautiful hair. Her smile and eyes are stunning to me, though. Most people are drawn to her by the red hair, but those eyes melt me. You know, maybe, I don't know. No, I'm not strawberry blonde. Yeah, many people have said that. I do, a lot. I do, I love her a lot. Oh, I was in here talking about when we first met and stuff, and I can't not smile talking about that, you know. Yeah, yeah, I poured my beers out yesterday. I'm not going to get any today. I'm not going to go get any tomorrow. And well, on top of that, I ain't slept all night, so I didn't go to sleep at all. My head and heart's a fucking wreck right now, so. But I imagine hers is too, so. I know she's hurting all. I just wish she'd communicate, because that lack of communication is what caused all of this shit to begin with. Her from headboard. What are you talking about? Drinking? Yeah, I did. And I also called and canceled the report, told them I wasn't giving them shit against her. I wasn't going to show them any messages or videos or any of that shit. And they're closing the case. I also opened up to the caseworker about how we met, and you know, and I told her, I said, you know, we may or may not get back together. I said, but if we do, I think we needed to hit this rock bottom point so we could see. And she just smiled. That old lady just smiled and nodded her head. She says, yeah, sometimes it happens that way for the best. And, you know, I told her that she is a wonderful mother and person. And, you know, we love each other a lot, and we just went through a rough spat here, and really rough. Well, maybe she doesn't, man. Does that mean I gotta stop thinking about it right now? Does that mean I can't just heal about it? I can't talk about it or none of that? I'll tell you now, you're gonna come in here and say something negative about her, I'm gonna block your ass. I saw your comment the first time, Savannah. Look, there's an echo in the text. Of course I do. I love her, man. We both said and did a bunch of shit when we were mad that we didn't fucking mean. Well, maybe she doesn't, but that said, she was also in her live yesterday getting hit on and asked on dates, and she said no because she loves me, so. I'm gonna go ahead and move you out, Savannah. Take care of yourself and those glasses you got. Massive ones. It's a lot to keep up with, a lot of responsibility. No. Now I'm hurting, but she still ain't perfect. What are you talking about? She is. She's very beautiful. No, I truly love her. I wouldn't have woke up yesterday morning, poured my beers out, and made that video. If I didn't, it was only right for me to make that video and publicly, and I even asked everybody to make it just as viral as the ones that made us look like a fool, or made me look like a fool, and her. They ain't gonna do that though, because the whole world stopped to watch a train wreck. Don't nobody want to see anybody doing better. Nobody wants to see anybody doing what they should do. I guarantee you this, you don't know another man that would have come on here and done that after that. That said, you don't know a man that would have done that. But if he had, he damn sure wouldn't have publicly apologized either. Shit. Well, really, yeah. Because the communication thing I've been screaming about. But it's alright. It's all my fault. I'll take the blame. I'm a piece of shit. Y'all gonna sit here and keep making constant accusations that you don't know nothing about, like them constantly getting kicked out, and you have no idea what actually fucking happened. So ask her, why don't y'all go into her live and ask her what she did wrong in the relationship, see if she even answers you. Okay? It's not up to me to tell. It won't be up to me to tell. I think it's very clear that I've told what I've done, and I have no problem taking accountability. Don't feel good, but what do you want me to say? And you know what? Exactly. You can't help who you love, and the heart wants what it wants. I can tell you now, we start talking and shit, I'm coming off of here totally. Well, Piper, it's a good thing you don't have a say-so, huh? I fucked up and I said that I should not have done that. How much more accountability you want me to take? Yeah, we did put our business online. Savannah, didn't I just kick you out of here? Now you got a damn fake profile. Bye. They're not getting to me. I'm not like I was the other day. I don't think people can really grasp that. Well, it's hard for me to get off TikTok and concentrate on my relationship when I can't even get a response for a message, huh? Damn sure is. My bad. Thank you. Appreciate that, dude. Well, I realized that Okay, I'll give you an example. She said I didn't do anything for her. And, you know, it wasn't about the money. It's the fact that I work my ass off for the money that we do have so that we can go do nice things so I can make those memories with the family and enjoy that time with them. And I'd be like, well, what the fuck? I just did this, and this, and it took my time and my money. And she kept saying, like, oh, we don't need money, and da da da. And I was like, it just didn't register the way it was brought to me and all. And now I realize that, you know, I didn't realize how much I really was sitting in that shop drinking. And when I told the CPS worker yesterday, you know, about when I said when we first, you know, told her story about when we first met and all, and I said first met, and then I don't know why, but it just clicked in my head. I thought back to when we had started out. Our relationship hadn't always been like this. So, I used to be out in the yard playing, throwing football with the kids, or riding bicycles, or building them ramps, or whatever. And what she meant was she needed that time right here, but we never could get past that communication barrier to truly understand each other. Especially because we already had a lot pent up from our past together, and we have a lot going on in our lives individually. And, you know, now I realize that she was absolutely right. And now I'm fucking asshole, you know, because I thought she was just trying to destroy me. I thought she was, you know. What's up? What's the question? I never go to work, but how the fuck I pay for all this shit? Come on. I ain't got rich parents. Yeah, she's a redhead. But now that there's this many people watching, I can go back through all of that if y'all want me to. Tell you what I know I did wrong. No, I still ain't even heard from her. How am I supposed to go find her, dude? I don't know. Florida is massive. I'm giving her time. I sent her a message this morning, and I said, I just want to say I love you, and I hope you have a good day. And I sent her $50 in case she needs some gas or something on Venmo. So, yeah, we were drinking together when we first met. She used to drink a lot too now. Her thing is whiskey. I don't know if she will. Maybe she won't. No, I didn't say you buy love. I wasn't trying to buy love. I was just trying to watch out for her, make sure she has everything she needs. It ain't about buying love. I know she's in I think she's in a hotel right now, and things are tight and tough for her right now. She's the love of my life is what she is. There is absolutely no woman more beautiful to me than her. You know, I've been hit on in here too, and I don't want nothing to do with it. Before, when I was pissed off, I was talking shit, making jokes about, we're going to have fun but go home, but I didn't bring anybody here. I give shit less about another female. I think anybody who knows me tell you that they know I think Jennifer Aniston is the most gorgeous celebrity and woman that ever walked this earth, aside of Taryn. Man, if I'd have walked into a bar or a restaurant or something, and Taryn was standing here and Jennifer Aniston was standing right here, I'd have never noticed Jennifer Aniston. I fell in love with that girl the day I laid eyes on her. Head over heels. And I didn't realize how, we've both been been scared to be hurt. She was done dirty in her past, way, way dirty, dirtier than I did. She's done way dirty, and me too. And she said something. Um, she's like, half of the reason this happens is, I'm scared to lose you. And this was just a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. And I was like, well, if you're scared to lose me, why would you? But then I think about it, me too. It's crazy how you can be scared to be hurt. And all you want is that love from somebody, but you shove them away because you got this guard up, It's not toxic. We're both really good people and have a huge heart. She's the only person I've ever met in my life that matches my heart. And dude, I help my worst enemy get off the side of the road. That's just who I am. That's just what I do. And I fucked up. I brought it to TikTok. That's why. I fucked up. How many times you want me to say it? I fucked up. 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 I'm a piece of shit. I fucked up. It's all my fault. She did absolutely nothing wrong. She is a beautiful woman and a wonderful mother. What are you talking about Saturday morning? I didn't fight anybody Saturday morning. What do you mean, why am I lying to myself? Toxic don't take accountability. I don't know if you've noticed. I'm not toxic, man. I was just hurt. We all do crazy shit sometimes when we're hurt. Especially when you love as deep and as hard as we do. Ran out the door, said, I don't know. Alright. I did all of that. And that's just exactly how it happened. I just did it out of nowhere. She did absolutely nothing wrong. Feel better yet? What are you talking about, Carrie? Didn't I block you last night? She really is good, a beautiful woman. It does take two to tango, and I can only do so much alone. There you are, cute cat. Come here, baby. Come give me some cuddles. Me and her have said time and time and time again, no matter what we go through, we have this undying feeling that, oh, dang, Buffs, come on. Hold on. We have this undeniable feeling that we were just meant to be together. And in my gut and my heart, I really feel that. And, oh, dang. I didn't get my charger. I'm sorry I woke you up, kitty cat. Just go put you back down because I can't hold you up there. Yeah, I can. We'll see. Here you go. Here you go, baby. Oh. She hasn't. I mean, she's got, I don't know. She says she's got 2 or 3 jobs now. Did she get her dog back from the shelter? She ain't got a dog at the shelter. It was a cat. This is the cat. He never went to the shelter. This one's Buffy. This is her cat. It makes it hard on me having him here, but it's kind of why I hold him too. Yep. I said I lied, didn't I? Because I'm just such a piece of shit. This cat loves me. My other cat loves me. My dog loved me before he went missing a few days ago. No, I didn't go to sleep at all, dude. I had to stay up. I had to take kids to school and all that. Now I just got the counters wiped down and the dishes done and some laundry started. I'm going to sweep and mop floors here in a little while. She said she never said those things about my mom. Well, it was posted here at one time, but okay, it's all my fault. She never said those things. But I'll take it. I'll take the blame. At the end of the day, none of y'all have a dog in the fight, and what you say or think don't really matter in the end anyway. I'll take it all. If it helps her, I'll take it all. Fuck it. I don't really care what y'all believe, to be honest with you. Even if I did put it here, even if she put it here, you still don't know everything. So y'all make y'all's judgments and all. Well, I'm not going to sit here and talk down about her or say what she did or didn't do right here. That's between me, her, and God. Okay? I did enough of that. Okay? I did enough of that. And I'm just going to tell you right now, anybody in here says anything negative about her in any way, shape, or form, I'm going to block you. Don't say shit about her. I'm not rude to people. I'm not. I was hurting when y'all saw me on here. And then there were people being rude to me, and you expected me to just shut up, especially when I was going through what I was going through. Now, I'm not going to take accountability for you getting exactly what you fucking asked for, but a lot of people didn't do anything to deserve it, and I apologize to those people that I was a dick to, or that I offended in that was just trying to help or didn't even say anything really worth saying something shitty about. So those of you that are on here that I did, I'm sorry. Well, Texas girl, weren't you in her live saying to never go back yesterday too? And now you want me to answer you when there's 50 other comments coming in? It's hard to see them all. Yeah, there's a difference between being rude and not taking any shit. And I'm a no-nonsense person. First off, I did not get my mom involved. Okay? Again, y'all don't know everything, so just... And I ain't telling you anything negative that she's done at all. Okay? Well, there's another Texas girl or Texas mama or something like that. Maybe it was Texas mama. It was. Well, I'm sorry. If it wasn't you, I apologize. Ow, Buff. He's done being held, he said. I didn't make up any lies about my mom at all. Well, that's what I've said is, we need to leave the past back there. I've said that for a long time. But nope, I always brought the past up. I always failed to communicate. I made no efforts to communicate. I just did all of this because I'm an asshole. So now what? I just find it crazy. Never mind. Doesn't matter. No, I didn't say I was looking for sympathy, attention, or a cookie. Who said I give a shit what you say at all? Who said that the ones that want to be here and be positive can be? And who said I can't vent however I want to? Why not? Morning. What noise? It's the washing machine. Hold on a minute. Because I was hurt. And I said and did a bunch of things I didn't mean. It's hurt bad. I was just hurting for no reason to. Just woke up one day hurting. No, Ernie didn't come back. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm just not going to sit here and continue to take your shit about it. I'm sorry and I've apologized. It does not feel good. You think I'd have not slept a bit all night? I laid there for like 2.5 hours trying to go to sleep. And then by that point, I knew if I did fall asleep, I wouldn't be able to get up for the kids because I'm exhausted altogether. I'm not ranting at all. 100% feel lost and heartbroken. Yeah, you're right. I've got two. She's got two. Yeah, Braxton, my oldest, said, I miss Taryn. I just don't want him banging and want y'all banging in the middle of the night. Nope, I ain't heard a word from him. Dude, I don't think you know either one of us or enough about the relationship at all to even make that assessment. We both have extremely big hearts. Okay? We love hard and fight hard. And we've both gone about the wrong things sometimes. And that's human, that's any relationship, whatever. Don't sit here and act that just because it became public, y'all ain't never done no shit like that. Okay? Don't sit here and tell me you haven't because you're full of shit. Well, I was on here last time, and not even 2 weeks ago, she said that she couldn't quit me and she loved and missed me. Well, CPS was just here yesterday, and they're closing the case. So if CPS isn't worried about the kids, why the fuck are y'all worried about my kids? 2 weeks has been the max. It's nonstop because I'm sitting here talking about it. I mean, if you want me to be totally honest with you, I'll sit here and answer you questions. Hell, my damn kid's Christmas getting paid right now. Thank you. Appreciate that. Well, I was on here the whole time right before she missed me. I just wasn't messaging her or anything. So I've quit messaging her. I sent her a message this morning, said, just want to tell you I love you and I hope you have a good day. And that was it. Well, they have no choice. Number one, they have proof. They've been out here before. They've seen that our kids are live a great life. And I'm not going to give them shit to hurt her with. Our kids are fine, dude. Even with our own shit, we don't put our kids right smack in the middle of it. We do pretty good about keeping our kids away from it. So everyone stop liking the live. All right, let's start blocking negative ass people. How about that? She ain't talking to nobody else. All right, we're gonna get you out of here. What do you mean, yes? I'm not ranting. My kids aren't even fucking here. Half the time you say, "Oh, you're doing it in front of the kids." My kids have literally not been sitting right there. And if they were sitting right there, I toned it down. So, all right. So I'm about to get your motherfucking ass out of here now too. Well, thank you, Telka. I appreciate it. You know, I wonder how many other people it'll also help. I know she's not talking to other guys. I know she's not. All right, Connie, time for you to go. Bye. Anybody else? And what do you want me to do? Shelter my kids from fucking reality? You want me to say, oh, don't say fuck in front of the kids. You don't say fuck in front of your kids because you're raising kids. I'm raising two grown-ass men that are going to be functioning and efficient members of the community and society and able to take care of themselves and anything else this world throws at them. And as a father, that's the only thing I can fucking ask for. So when you send your kid out into the real world and he comes home crying to mommy and daddy or blaming mommy and daddy for everything, don't tell me I didn't tell you so. Oh yeah, and then crying because he heard the fuck word or somebody yelled in front of him or whatever. Meanwhile, my kid's gonna go out there and succeed and laugh at your kid because he's a grown-ass fucking man and still can't, you know? I bet you my 9 and 10-year-old's more responsible than most of y'all's 13 and 15-year-olds. And there's been plenty of people that have sat here and watched how that's true too. I am a good dad. She said yesterday I was a good dad, apparently. No, hell no, I get it. I'm a damn good daddy. Thank you. Yeah, in their generation, they are absolutely going to have to be tough, especially with words. You want to know why? Because in today's world, they teach these kids, oh, you can't put your hands on each other. But one kid can sit there and run his mouth and humiliate and belittle and put down. But when my kid gets up and really jacks that jack and jaw, now my kid's a bad guy. He gonna go on vacation. Yeah. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. I don't know how I didn't get a lick of sleep last night at all. Well, I have. I've heard her make some undercover statements and laugh about things like somebody came in there said that I was crying, which I was crying. But she even got a grin out of it, so, you know. I love her. But I could see where she's probably, you know, she's kind of embarrassed too. Maybe a nervous grin. Who got his attitude from me? My kid? I got 2 boys that are 9 and 10. They see a cop, a firefighter, or somebody current or prior military in uniform. They will walk. My 2 kids will go out of their way to walk up to them, shake their hand, and say, thank you for your service. But she said she was hurting and she was sad. Yeah, I know she is. She's in the same spot right now that I was in, where she just feels depleted and, you know. Yep, she's hurt. Dude, I don't bank on her coming back, okay? I don't. I love her more than anything in this world, and my faith with God and my faith in our relationship and with each other, we've both always said we love each other deeply and can't quit each other many, many, many times. And we've also said that we feel in our heart and gut that we were put here for each other. And you know what? Anybody who tells you love is easy, they're full of shit. They lied to you. Nothing good in life comes easy, and love is one of the most beautiful, greatest things this life has to offer. And you're going to work for that. These couples that made it 30, 40, 50 plus years, you think they didn't go through shit like this? Matter of fact, I know some old people that'll tell you things like infidelity were more rampant back then than they are now because people would keep their mouth shut and they didn't have all this social media shit. And you think none of the partners found out about it and they still made it 50 years? Why is that? Because they didn't have the swipe of a thumb, because they had heart. Because once they made a commitment, they stuck to that commitment. Dug in. For better or worse, that's what that means. And if you're not going to immediately start dating somebody that way, which we have, for better or worse, both of us. So, any of y'all got something to say about that? You know, I know some people, good people, who had hands on each other, or he had hands on her, or she had hands on him, that don't do that anymore. They both did what they needed to do, and now they live a very happy and healthy life. It's the shit you don't hear about. Like I said, don't sit here and act like just because it came public don't mean all of y'all, all 374 of y'all, have never had anything like that happen. It just wasn't public. Okay? So, sit your ass down now. You can call me daddy. All you shit talkers. And all of you older women that are a lot older that do have those relationships, y'all are the ones that really need to be going to give that advice if you made it 40, 50 years. Y'all are the ones that really need to be saying something to her if you're going to say anything to her at all. Not none of you young women empowerment bitches that like to swipe your thumb, that will divorce a man who does everything for you to go pick up a fuck boy off the Tinder. Just because it's not enough for you. So, I took accountability, and I'm currently going through hell with it. I'm kind of numb right now. I don't think my eyes could cry any more tears. I didn't sleep a lick last night. I'm having a hard time eating. I got to make myself eat. But however, I'm not going to sit here and take your goddamn bullshit like you know something that you don't know. I'm 32 years old. Half of y'all 40, 45, 50 years old. And you can't grasp that fucking fact. Don't talk to me about my heart until you got yours right, baby. There you go, little kitty. There you go, kitty. Well, you know what? I've got a good friend of mine that was in here a little while ago. His dad was prior Navy. Heavy drinker. Really beat the hell out of his mama. Black eyes. Ran around on her. And she stuck with him, and he realized, holy fucking shit, what am I doing? And he quit. They've been together 30 years now and live a beautiful and happy life. And he is very open about the man he used to be, and stands very tall against it now. So don't sit here and say people don't change. True love will change. That's just like, I don't believe once a cheater, always a cheater. That's a bullshit cop-out lie that somebody bitter because they got cheated on made up. Because I've seen with my own 2 eyes and ears and been present with people who cheated on each other or that cheated on their partner and no longer cheat. Now, for me, that's not how I prefer things. I won't even do business. I won't do business with somebody who cheats on their partner. I won't. I will not have a business partner that cheats on their partner because they will cheat the one person that loves them the most and that they are supposed to cherish the most, they goddamn sure fuck me out of some money. I don't have buddies that cheat on their partner either. Because if they will cheat the one person that is supposed to love them, or that they are supposed to love and take care of the most that way, they goddamn sure do it me. That's why 50-year relationships don't last anymore. That's why they don't happen anymore. I'm not drinking. I poured all my beers out yesterday. I ain't had one at all. I don't need one. I'm not craving one. I don't feel like going to drink one. It doesn't even sound like a good idea to me. I actually, I saw my dad in me with that once I realized it, and that'll never happen. I made a promise to myself as a 10-year-old kid sitting atop the stairs watching my mom and dad fight, that I would never be the husband of my wife and father to my kids that my dad was to me, my mom, and my sister. And I stood true to that until that little point there. And once I recognized that, that's it for me. That's it. I will never be that man. I don't want to be that man. Me and my dad don't speak. And you know what? The biggest reason me and my dad don't speak is because he messaged me cussing at me about her over some shit he didn't even really know about, and I didn't even respond to him. I blocked his ass. And that was it. My dad really wasn't a great fucking dad. He was there, but he wasn't there. He was the most uninvolved present dad I'd ever seen in my fucking life. And he was a mean, hell of a redneck fucking drunk. Mean as a motherfucker. And I won't ever be that. My heart's too good. My heart's way too big for that. I make mistakes out of that hurt sometimes. But I'm not that piece of shit. You know what? Our kids love each other. My kids love her. Her kid loves me. And we have done a pretty damn good job about keeping it away from our kids. And what, you want to show your kids how to not make a 50-year relationship? Go for it. Go for it. I'm not going to shelter my kids from reality to believe this bullshit that society preaches and pushes on people nowadays. I was raised real old school by some motherfuckers who did make it 50 years. Everybody in my family except for my parents made it at least 40 years. So don't tell me, because I know. And my great-grandfather was a gangster. A real gangster. Italian mob gangster. Cleanup guy for the Italian mob type of gangster. And he had a mistress. My great-grandmother found out about the mistress. She threw him out. Cleanup guy for the Italian mob type of gangster. And he had a mistress. My great-grandmother found out about the mistress. She threw him out. Some time went by, he came back, he said, I love you. I don't ever even want to look at another woman again. She said, okay, if you're coming home, you're to sleep on the couch. For the next 40 fucking years, that is where that old man slept till the day she died. She died, him cuddled up in that hospital bed with her holding her hand. And before she died, my mama and my grandma asked her, she said, why'd you take him back? She said, because I was more miserable without him than I could ever be with him. That's true love. My great-grandfather was a gangster, and not only was he the cleanup guy for the Italian mob, he's the only person in history to sue the horse track, which was owned by the patriarch of crime family, and not only win, but lived to tell the story, and lived until he died of old age too, and died at 96 years old with a 45-year-old girlfriend. And he had so much credibility way back then in the 60s and early 70s, or maybe been prior to that. He had so much that as an 85-year-old man, see up north, they have a lot of Hispanic crime culture. And that place was burning to the fucking ground across the street, full of Hispanics. My little 5'5" humped over grandfather was out there screaming racial profanities at him, telling them to let it burn. Nobody said a damn word to them, to that old man. Not the people who lived in that place, not the cops, not the firefighters, nobody. Because that man was a real motherfucker. Well, I had a couples counseling thing scheduled for the 14th, but shit went sour before we got there, so. That frustrates shit out of me. That's part of the problem with the world. That's why people can't fucking love each other the way they should, because this is a fucked up society idea of what love should be, of what a relationship should be. Disagree with somebody, it's toxic. Half the fucking time they swiping their thumb looking for a new man or looking for a new woman. That's some weak bitch ass shit. Tell me you don't know how to commit without telling me you don't know how to commit. Oh, was I being an asshole saying that? I'm sorry. I'm passionate about it. I'm very passionate about it. Thank you very much. And if that hurts your sensitive little feelings, you better go and get the fuck out of here now, because you ain't seen nothing yet. Josh, you gonna get out of here too now. Time to go. So, if any of y'all really value love and really want a partner with a beautiful love story like that, you're gonna have to learn how to commit and put up with some shit and go through some hurt and rebuild, hurt some more, love harder. No, you're gonna say some negative shit about her, and I'm gonna get you the fuck out of here. Period. You sit here and talk shit to me all you want to. I brought it here. I deserve that embarrassment. I deserve that hate. That's fine. Don't sit here and expect me to take your shit about shit that's irrelevant to that and bow down to your motherfucking beliefs, because your beliefs by society are fucking confused and weak. It's part of the fucking government plan. Just open a book. Google search some shit. And nowadays, there's all kinds of psychology and science in it. No, there's not. It's a fucking mindset. It's a fucking mindset. For better or for worse. You make your mind up on something, you do it. I would love to be this passionate with her about all that stuff. She knows I'm a passionate person. She don't think I'm a piece of shit. I don't think she's really scared of me. I just think she's hurt too, man. And I'm not banking on her coming back at all. I'm not. Especially now. She ain't messaged me back or nothing. I've tried and tried and tried, and I can't. I can't make the girl. I love her. I want to see her happy regardless. So as much as that hurts, there you go. No, but I told her that I'd marry her today if I could. Because she said to me, she said, I cannot handle another breakup with you. I said, well, then marry me. I'll quit drinking. I've already decided I'm going to start taking Wednesdays off a little early, so I can be here about the time kids get dropped off the bus, so I can have the energy to take a walk down the dirt road, watch sunset with my lady, or get out here in the yard and throw the football with the kids and ride bikes for them. I work my ass off, dude, and it hurts me physically bad. I've broken bones, been shot, been stabbed. I've been hard on myself my whole life. I got 2 fucking shoulders that are fucked up. Ask her, she'll tell you. In my sleep, she can hear me aching. And I go out there and I go hard, 100-degree weather, 100% humidity, blood, sweat, tears, and all. I'm Mr. fucking make it happen as far as that goes. I'm not messaging her. I sent her one message this morning and said, I love you. I hope you have a good day. And I sent her $50 because she's in her own spots right now, and I just want to make sure she's okay. All right? I just want to make sure she's all right. I fucked up. All right? I fucked up bad. It's my fault. I lied about everything. Sometimes you gotta suck it the fuck down. And it don't fucking feel good. You wanna know what? You sit here, call me crying, call me weak if I start crying, if you want to, but I say it's a sign somebody been strong too long. And I think you got all these men out here walking around, oh, I'm a fucking man, suck it up, da-da-da. Now you a fucking bitch. How you gonna sit here and say that you're a man and that you are tough and you can't even face your own heart? You can't even accept the fact that you're a human being and you're gonna crack. And you're gonna be afraid of somebody laughing at you about it. The fuck out of here. Half y'all can't even take care of your own goddamn kids. I got full custody of mine. Much less pay the responsibility for your kids. You want to sit here and talk about, that guy come in there laughing. So he's crying with the laughing faces. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know that made me lesser than you. Who's really the dumbass here? Who's really the weak one? I'm not mad and I'm not unhinged. I am passionate about that. It's straightforward, it's blunt, it's no nonsense. I'm sorry society raised you to believe that everybody should just talk to you or they should vent or speak on what they're passionate about in such a cool, calm, collected voice just like this. Guess what? Life is hard, motherfucker. Well, I don't care if I'm coming off that way. I'm not unhinged. Matter of fact, all night long, I've been cool, calm, and collected. And now you got some motherfuckers in here that just, they don't get it. So you want to talk about it? Let's talk about it. But don't be mad when there's passion behind my voice and my purpose behind it. Actually, if you were to go talk to a psychologist, they'd probably tell you, I'm right. It's reality. That is reality. That is being a realist. Okay? That's called being a man that gives it all. It's all he's got, and he's unashamed of his heart. He's unashamed of the love he can give. He's unashamed of the things that he understands and knows to be true. Because it ain't up to y'all. It's between me and God, first off. But I feel sorry for a lot of y'all's lives who can't live like me, because I'm going to tell you what, for every bit of bad it is every bit and then some just as beautiful. And that don't feel good, but for every bit it don't feel good. It is absolutely beautiful to live. It feels amazing. Because when you can love like that, you'll understand how they made it 50 years. Ask me how I know. Crying don't make nobody weak. Now you spill your glass of milk on the floor and start crying, you probably got a problem. No, I ain't find my dog either. And I'm unashamed to cry in front of the whole world about what I feel about that woman, especially, all right? Most of these women sit here and bitch and cry and wish they had a man like that. Then they get one, they don't know how to handle it. They don't know how to treat it. Or go to swiping their thumb the first moment of society view they see. I can't. If there's a chance that she's listening at all, I want her to hear all of this. I want her to hear it. I wish I could pour my heart out to her like this. Well, it ain't just words. Obviously, I really feel that way. Taryn told me not even 2 weeks ago that I'm the strongest person she knows, not just man. So, y'all can say what you want to and go gung-ho Captain Save a Man Ho or Captain Save a Ho if you want to. I don't care. But I know what it is, and so does she. Y'all get off my ass about that. I don't know where she's at, dude. I can't just tell her I'm on the way. Why am I on here? I don't really fucking know, to be honest with you, anymore. Because I'm dying inside. If you want me to be totally honest with you, because I'm fucking dying inside. I probably shouldn't be sitting here in dead silence by myself. So I'm doing what I need to do too. And at least I'm man enough to admit it and own that, right? I take accountability for that, and I know myself, and I know what I need to do, so I'm doing it. Don't worry about what I do. An AA meeting, dude, I didn't drink a drop yesterday. I've been sitting here drinking coffee today. I don't have a desire for beer or any of that. Or drive for it. Dude, I've tried calling her. I've already tried calling her, dude. An absolute fuck ton of times. I panic called her. Well, don't sit here and say it. Go talk to people like that have done the same shit as you or worse. Because just because y'all shit wasn't public, don't sit here and talk to me like you ain't never done no shit like that. I know she won't talk to me. Thanks, Captain Obvious. Didn't I just say that? God damn, this motherfucker right here. Jackson, you gonna get the fuck out of here too. You ain't talk to. She ain't talking to no goddamn body. I know she's not. I didn't say we were gonna work it out. Okay, but you're in AA. You've done the same shit as me, but that don't mean I need AA. You had a craving to that alcohol, didn't you? No, I don't. I got a craving to them smokes out there. I ain't got a craving to alcohol. I can drop alcohol. If it's a problem and I see it's a problem, I drop it. Yeah, I mean, I know she's got to work on her own time, dude. I don't care how loving the AA environment is. I don't have a problem. I'm not going to go enroll myself in a class for a problem I don't fucking have. That's like fixing something that ain't broke. And you know what? I know I've got many of friends who used to have addictions and whatnot. It starts as a choice. It ends with the choice. You can go through the rehab and the AA and da-da-da-da. Until you fucking choose to quit it, it ain't going to happen anyway. It's not a disease. It started as a choice. If it became a disease, just remember, it started as a choice. And I choose not to let that happen. And I don't have a problem. And I'm glad this happened. And she let me know about it, and this happened before it became a problem. And I'm actually nothing but thankful for that. And I wish in that mind frame we'd have been able to communicate a lot better, because we'd never be here right now. I don't have a problem. I think I need hearing aids, really, to be honest with you. I'm just a passionate person. I'm passionate about it. I'm not mad. I'm not angry. I'm not being mean to anybody. I told it how it was. I don't think I'm passionate about the wrong things at all. What, love? Love? The fucked up mentality that AA is going to help you? When all you got to do is make a choice. The fucked up mentality that something is toxic to who? To who? To you? Oh. Congratulations, society raised you to be weak because everything's fucking toxic. Those relationships didn't last 50 fucking years because bad shit happens. It's like marrying somebody and everything's great, right? Well, on down the road, some hardships happen to just one of them. Okay? And they start going real negative or whatever. Now the wife, for better or for worse, is just supposed to give up on the husband? Or vice versa? For better or for worse? What the fuck do you think that means? It's never going to work if you cop out or you quit. Nobody ever taught y'all commitment. The best things in life, Nothing good in life comes easy. And love is one of the most beautiful and greatest, most incredible and priceless things that this life has to offer. So whoever lied to you and told you that love is easy, they're full of fucking shit. They are full of fucking shit. That's a cop-out from somebody who got fucking heartbroken and left. Oh no, it should be easier than this. No, you just didn't want to keep going. You didn't want to commit. You weren't willing to change. And I do believe love prevails. She loved me enough to make me fucking realize that. I know some couples really went through some shit. Some old people. And back then it used to happen a lot more. People just kept their mouth shut about it and have social media. A lot. It's all my fault. Doesn't matter how many times we broke up. You know what? It's just like the Rocky movie. Fighting's not about winning. Fighting's about how much you can take and keep moving forward. So is love. So is life. You gonna lay down, you gonna let it fucking break you, or you gonna get up and you gonna do what you need to do. I'm not mad. Dude, I really think I need hearing aids. Oh my God. Get it through your head. Okay? Get it through your head. Just because bad things happen don't mean you don't love each other. That don't make it fucking toxic. Toxic is giving up on somebody you made a motherfucking commitment to and copping out early. Especially if you said for better or for worse. That don't mean you can just go be as bad as you want to do and expect them to stay all the time. You have to be willing to change too. You have to recognize that you have that problem to change too. Our relationship ain't always been this way, so maybe because I smoke like a motherfucker, I feel like I gotta push my voice out. Might be part of it. And she won't even tell you I fucking just yell and scream all the time. I don't think anyway. No, I haven't. It is passion. And you know what? I'll scream to the top of the world about how I feel about that girl. Scream to the world on the top of the world. And a lot of y'all are married and wish your man had that much love and passion behind the way he loves you. I don't yell at football. I'm a pretty good man. Home every night, man. Full custody, no baby mama drama. I cook too. I clean too. I hang my clothes in color-coded order, for Christ's sakes. I can build and fix anything. I'm a good daddy. I do know how to communicate. I love hard. Hard. Oh, and I don't sit there and yell and scream at a TV with a football game on that I'm not playing in and I'm not part of the team and they can't hear me. I don't watch any sports for that matter. I don't want to watch the sport. Fuck, I'd rather go fishing than watch fishing. I'd rather ride dirt bikes than watch dirt bikes. I'd rather play football than watch football. And then you got these fucking motherfuckers, all these egotistical ass motherfuckers who are all Ooh, football season. Oh, that's cute. You're all excited about a season for a sport that you're going to scream at a TV because it makes a lot of sense. Um, uh, with a bunch of guys chasing a ball around and 350-pound sweaty men, muscular men, tackling the shit out of you and smacking your ass when you get up. That's cute. That's cute. It's not ego. It's the truth. It's the truth. And I'm not supposed to be proud of that. You know what they call a man that loves himself? A self-centered asshole. I do love myself. You should love your fucking self. And you're a piece of shit if you think a man shouldn't. You got to be able to love yourself and love somebody else, for that matter. So now ask yourself why I'm hurting so bad and why I love so much. Yep, lied about all of it. I did. She did nothing wrong. Nothing. I don't need God. I've got a very tight relationship with God. Very tight relationship with God. Me and God speak daily, multiple times a day. God would damn a lot of that shit. God damn it. Some of y'all have the fucking IQ of a Cheerio. If you could convert IQ into gas, piss ain't couldn't run 2 laps around a Cheerio. Yeah, you ever look at somebody and tell lights are on, nobody's home? That ain't me. I'm home. Those are all things you probably should take pride in and be proud of. No wonder a lot of relationships fail in today's world. It's all for views. It was all for views, y'all. Me and Taryn are rolling in money now, laughing at y'all. Now what? Oh, really? Am I unhinged? CPS didn't think so, and why don't you want me to tell you how I talked to the CPS worker when she pulled up in my yard? I asked her what the hell they're doing here. I said, I don't mind you seeing my kids. And then they started asking more questions. I said, look, I could have just shut the door in your face and not said shit to you, and there wouldn't have been nothing you could do about it. And legally, you can. Know your rights. Know your fucking rights. You do have the right to remain silent, and the burden of proof is on the law. No, I didn't call. Yeah, I did this last time, but I also called and canceled the fucking report, told him I wasn't giving him shit, and that she's a wonderful mother and a wonderful soul, and that she was hurting, I was hurting, we went through a rough patch, but they ain't gonna take your kids because you were arguing and fighting. If that was the case, every couple in America would lose their kids. I'm doing it to hear myself talk, but goddamn, I'm answering questions as they come and responding to things. Make it make sense. You sound pretty bitter because you can't be that way. You know what? I feel sorry for you. It really is a beautiful thing to be able to love that hard. It can be a very hurtful thing. It can be a very hard thing. But it is absolutely a beautiful thing. Yeah, bitter. 3 years. Yeah, I know she did. Because I fucked up and made a mistake. Because I panicked. Ask her if she's ever done something crazy that she didn't mean to do when she was mad or hurt or panicked. What about y'all? Tell me you've never done anything crazy Oh no, that's just y'all's dirty little secret. You ain't got to let nobody know about. Hey, you ain't got to tell me. That's between you and God. Exactly. Yeah, I've been saying I want her back. I never wanted her to leave to begin with. You know, sometimes I hate you, stay away is the biggest scream for I need you, please don't leave. Yeah, it is. And a lot of y'all can't think that fucking deep. Can't feel that deep, and I really, really feel sorry for you. Your life is truly miserable. That's why you're judging me about it, ain't it? Well, I would say it to her if she'd answer my phone call, but I ain't gonna keep hounding her. Dude, I called and texted the shit out of her yesterday. I'm just gonna leave her alone. She don't want to be with me. I can't make the girl. And as much as that fucking hurts, I have to let it be. I just want to see her happy in the end anyway. That's all I ever wanted. You think I'd have busted my ass put in all this if I didn't? All right, well, if that's what she does, do it. I mean, it's not going to change anything. I just said I'm leave it alone. I didn't say it wasn't my fault. I don't know if you noticed, but I just said it's all my fault and I lied, didn't I? Obviously, you saw that video. You wouldn't be here right now, would you? See, a lot of y'all just can't keep up with the shit. You can't keep up. You can't make sense out of none of it. Y'all listen to answer, not listen to listen. Don't ask me a question and then listen to answer. That is frustrating. The whole world's that way, and for good men like me, and you know what? Don't think good men don't make bad choices. They do. A lot of them do. Good women make bad choices. They get hurt. They say and do shit they don't mean. They trying to push me. You ain't going to, dude. You ain't gonna get me to snap. I done told you how I felt. It's passionate. Came straight out. That's straight off the hip, homie. What, you think I stand in the fucking mirror and rehearse this shit or something? I didn't think lying to the internet would work. I thought I was right and I was wrong. And I was trying to prove a point. We both thought we were trying to do the same thing to each other. Didn't I say earlier that we've both been scared? We both had a guard up. You know, I saw something one time that said, so many men have been done wrong by the wrong woman, and so many women have been done wrong by the wrong men. But by the time two people meet that are supposed to be together, they're terrified of each other. And it is so crazy how you can literally love somebody so much and be scared, and because you got that guard up tight, you shove them away. We've both done that. Is what true? I said everything. Everything. I lied about everything. Isn't that what I said? Some of y'all were never taught to be a critical thinker, huh? I don't agree with that, dude. It's toxic, so you let it go. When you marry somebody, it's for better or worse. So they go through a hard time, or y'all go through a hard time together, worse. You just give up and don't make it better. Some of y'all were never taught how to fix anything, huh? Or commitment, or how to be authentic and unfiltered. I don't have anything to lie or hide about. Some of you men and women who have been together 30, 40, 50 years that are on here right now, please speak up. Everybody else, stop commenting. Unless you have at least 25, 30 years in a relationship, quit commenting. It's 10, 11 now. Don't comment a motherfucking thing else until 10, 15. Let those people speak. Back then, they were raised tougher. They were raised so tough they could face their own heart. All right, so all of you ladies commenting, 26, 29 years, 35 years, am I right or am I wrong? Y'all know that's experience, right? Well, guess who called and got a couples counselor that was scheduled for the 14th? Thank you. I appreciate that. Look, I'm frustrated about it too because it's part of the world problem, man. Y'all need to know exactly what they just confirmed. And if you ever want true love and to be able to feel that true beauty, that true passion, that true fire with anybody, you're going to have to dig. And dig deeper when you've already dug deep. You're going to have to push through. You love harder. You love them harder. I want that for you. You may sound like an asshole to me, but I may sound like an asshole to you, but you also sound like an asshole to me because I think that's not very honorable. Honor that commitment. You know what? A lot of y'all go through hard things in life on your own and still blame other people. It ain't even somebody else. Yeah, it was. It was way too much. But you know what? I also fixed the mistake. They're closing the case. Because I told them I wasn't giving them shit. I told them we got it taken care of. All I wanted was her to get help. I told them she got help. She did. Prove it. Prove me wrong. Told her she was a wonderful mother. Yeah, we went through a real rough patch. Well, guess what? Every couple in America would lose their kids if that was the case, if they weren't supposed to do that. My responsibility to control myself? Oh, I'm sorry. You've never broken and even said or done anything at all that you didn't mean to do? Yeah, that's pretty bad, but hell, at least it wasn't substances. At least I didn't go grab a hold of a bank or something. At least I didn't do that. I want to know how many people talking shit got a criminal record like that. You want to compare your criminal record to mine? Because all you're going to find on mine is public disorderly conduct. And I was 19 or 20. I paid $250 ticket. It was over with. Better yet, a lot of y'all younger ladies with your women empowerment bullshit, you want to compare your 13 and 15-year-old to my 9 and 10-year-old? All right, motorboater, get the fuck out. Time to go. I ain't fucking around. You're going to say something negative about her, and I'm going to cut your shit off. You dig deeper when your partner is tired. You dig deeper when you are tired. Well, I said time and time and time and time again. Number one, we ain't gonna talk about negative about her. Okay? You run your mouth about me all goddamn day. I'll handle it when I'm done with it. Okay? You ain't gonna say shit about her. For one. What was I about to say? Oh, number two, I already said if we start talking again or decide to reconcile things, I'm coming off of here altogether. And I think she will too. Because we need to focus on our family, not fucking TikTok. And do you think I would be on here right now if she was answering my calls or any of that? No, I wouldn't be. Well, I've been said that about 50 million motherfucking times now. And half y'all just coming in making assumptions. Tell me you judge a book by its cover without judging a book by its cover. Tell me you made a comment about something you don't know all the facts about without telling me. You know that's the definition of ignorance, lack of knowledge, and then speaking on it? It's none of my business though. Let me look like Kermit the Frog right quick. I didn't say abuse is love. I didn't say that at all in any way, shape, or form. Come here, let me punch you in the eye. Let me love you some. No, that ain't what I'm saying. Me and her, for every bit of bad, I guarantee you there's double, triple, quadruple, 100 times more beauty than there ever was bad. No, I hurt her out of a stupid fucking mistake that I made emotionally because I fucking broke. All right, get the fuck out of here, Jess. God damn, I could look at you. I can see why you're bitter. Mouth like that makes a lot of sense too. See, everybody always preying on somebody's downfall, out to put somebody down. And then they go to make those things to somebody like me and make themselves look like an asshole because if I don't know, I won't speak it. And if I'm wrong, I'll own it. What opened my eyes to feel differently? I started talking about how me and her first met and to the DCF worker, and which is the head lady. And when I said first met and I realized how big I smiled thinking about it, for whatever reason, it made me think back. And I said, you know, in the beginning, I used to always be out in the yard with the football with the kids, building ramps and da-da-da-da. And I didn't realize how much I was sitting out in that shop drinking beer. And you know what? There's a communication barrier there that we couldn't break through. And it snowballed. Bad. We love each other a lot. We don't want to quit on each other. Or we didn't. I don't know. I don't know. I didn't say I don't have a problem. But my problems ain't what you think they are. I definitely probably need some anxiety meds or something. But I'm not full of anxiety right now. Hold on one second. My mama just messaged. Hold on. But I'm not full of anxiety right now. Hold on one second. My mama just messaged. Hold on. Right now. Hold on one second. My mama just messaged. Hold on. That was my mama. CPS called her and left her a voicemail, said she's trying to close the case, but she has to touch base with the resources per protocol. No, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. But y'all don't even fucking know all I've put in or what I've done for you to say that. And I'm not going to sit here and say what she's done anymore at all. She ain't done anything. I lied about all of it. You just spoke to her on the phone. I doubt that. I really doubt that. She is an amazing woman. Well, at the time, I didn't believe it was a false claim. I told you I fucking panicked and wasn't, you know? But you don't know what I went through either. So, and I ain't gonna sit here and keep telling you to say some negative shit about her. She hurts too. She makes mistakes too. And I'm sorry I fucked up and made that decision. I shouldn't have. Ain't no sense of entitlement. But don't tell me you're going to commit and give it all you got and expect me to not hold you to it. I doubt you just talked to her on the phone though. But if you did, thanks for talking shit about me. Appreciate it. Fragile self-worth? I don't even want to respond to that dumb shit. Inflated ego? Why? Is it an inflated ego because I'm right? Or an inflated ego because you didn't like it that it's right and you're not that way? Hey, different strokes, different folks, but I'm not abusive. I am abusive. What I did was abusive. I made an abusive mistake. That's not who I am. Don't act like you know something you don't. I think I got a pretty good grip on reality and how things should be, not how society raised you to be. I didn't say abuse was always physical. You think I'm not smart enough to know that there's verbal, mental, emotional, and physical? There's also a thing called financial abuse. No, I didn't sleep at all last night. I had been cool, calm, and collect till you motherfuckers come in here goddamn criticizing and harassing the ever-living fucking shit out of me thinking you know something. And you accuse me of what you think you fucking know. Expect me to respect you about it. Don't it take some respect to give some respect? You know, there's a way to go about things like, hey, is this true? And you know what? I don't have to answer it, whether it is or not. I said I lied about everything. There you go. Name another man that's going to take that much accountability, especially over something like this. Better yet, name a woman, because most of y'all here are women. Name a woman that's going to take accountability over something like that. Don't sit here and judge me. Accountability is like kryptonite to most women. It makes too much sense, don't it? Or maybe it doesn't because you can't wrap your mind around it. That's not my fault or problem. Again, you fucking listening to answer, not listening to listen. If you know somebody been together 30, 40, 50 plus years, you just go ask them if they're willing to tell you about the dark parts of their relationship and how bad it was. Funny how all those couples were making it 30, 40, 50 years. Nowadays, money is the number one cause for divorce. And you know what? I really don't give a fuck about money. I watch money destroy my family. That's why it comes pretty fucking easy to me. Well, and I also get off my fucking ass and work for it. I'm not allowed to take time off, though. I've built a pretty successful fucking business that's allowed me to do this. And I got customers that'll sit there and wait on me for 6 fucking months just because they don't want anybody else to touch it, because I am that fucking good at my job and what I do. Selflessness is number one. Well, you got to be pretty selfless to take accountability. Yeah, maybe I'm just a normal human being. And just because I'm not afraid to share it or speak on it, it hurts you? Are you really that insecure? Is it my self-worth, or is it your lack of self-worth? Is it my lack of accountability or your lack of accountability? You can't do that, so you got to find a cop-out reason to tell me I'm wrong for it. Look, psychology don't tell me about it. You want to know why I ain't gone to a fucking counselor by myself? Because I went to a counselor for 20 fucking years. I know what that motherfucker's going to sit there and tell me. And on top of that, you sitting there taking advice from a motherfucker who read everything he's telling you out of a goddamn book that was government regulated that they put in schools. No real life experience on the matter. Yeah, it does piss me off. It's fucking our kids up, motherfucker. It's the reason people don't make it 30, 40, 50 years anymore. Was I at the wrong counselor? I had one of the top 5 psychiatrists in the nation at the time. His name's Dr. Shane Sherbandi out of Greenville, South Carolina. Look him up. And you know what? I was a 9-year-old kid. They had me on 5 different medications for ADHD and ADD and bipolar. But you don't know about me. You don't know that I was a kid who really went through some hard shit, and every answer they gave me for it was another fucking pill down my throat. Till I hit 20 years old, told that doctor to screw himself. And you know what? All of a sudden, my life became a whole lot better, more successful. I don't have a problem keeping a stable mood. I don't. In my everyday life. But you want to go talk about confrontational shit and then be mad when it gets confrontational. Or asking confrontational ass questions, making confrontational ass accusations. And then get mad when you get the conflict you were looking for. I'm glad at least about 100 people dropped out of here because they didn't like it. Good. I don't fucking want you here. That's the accountability you're not willing to accept. That's the reality you're not willing to accept. I'm not unstable. You think I'm fucking unstable and created a life like this? Think I'm unstable and I'm home every night, man? Think I'm unstable and got full custody of my kids? You think I'm unstable, got full custody of my kids, have a life like this? CPS just showed up. They can see all the same damn things y'all do. You don't think they have? Now ask yourself, who's fucking unstable? I'm unstable because you can't accept that? Oh, maybe you're unstable because you don't even have a solid grip on reality, much less than common sense. And you know what? I'm hurting right now. That don't make me unstable. And if you go talk to a true psychologist, they'll tell you how I'm handling it right now is absolutely probably one of the best ways to handle it, because you process things different when you talk about it. I'm not throwing shit and breaking shit. I'm not none of that. I'm not taking it out on anybody I love. I don't even know you motherfuckers. I'm talking to a damn phone screen. I did, but I broke. That's not a constant fucking thing. I'm a human being. You can only take so much. I did do that. I fucked up. I snapped. You're right. I did do that. Oh, did you expect me to lie about it or ignore that question? My kids weren't around. I didn't choke her cat. I never said I choked her cat. Never. Not one fucking time did I say that. Yeah, you fucking... You're saying, again, I don't like that word triggered. That's a liberal ass word. Triggered. It's a liberal ass bullshit thing. How about just human being that fucking snapped, had enough. I had my heart invested and I broke. Couldn't take it anymore. Don't act like you've never done that. Don't sit here and try to tell me you ain't. Because you're full of shit. I've been working on me, dude. I'm working on it right now. I'm processing it. I ain't saying anything negative else about her. Why does it fucking matter? She knows me. She knows she'd come through that door right now and I'd be talking to her soft and hugging her and crying with her. So don't sit here and She don't have any fault. It's all my fault. I lied. Told you that. Was it an unstable thing that I did? Yeah. In the moment, I was unstable, but that don't mean my whole life is unstable. Unstable is going to bed saying you love somebody, waking up saying you hate them. Just for no reason in your everyday life, not because some hard shit's going on. That's unstable. I'm fucking human being. I'm not making an excuse for it, it's the truth. I didn't make an excuse for it. I said I fucking did it. I took full accountability for it. I don't know how y'all can hear me from in here or how loud I am, but I'm not trying to yell. I'm just... What the fuck? Is it a cycle or a refusal to quit on a problem that can be fixed? All right. Football team loses year in year and year after year after year after year after year. They're just supposed to give up. It's a toxic cycle. Toxic cycle of losing. They gave it all they had. They didn't win. See, y'all don't... God almighty, son. I've never seen so many people like that in my life. Shit. Like, I really don't understand why people don't get it. Like, it's really not that hard. And you know what? What I'm going through may be somebody else's survival guide. You don't know that. I love to help people. Even Taryn will tell you that. I love to help people. I've been that kid my whole life. It shows who the unstable ones are. I'm going to tell you. Say some realistic ass shit that somebody else don't want to accept. You're going to find your triggered motherfuckers, and you're going to find your unstable motherfuckers. You're going to find the motherfuckers that can't take accountability and take things and see things and live things for how they are. Motherfucker, you are embarrassed or scared to tell your whole personal life. I'm not. Okay? I'm not. I ain't afraid to cry in front of you. I ain't afraid to tell you how I feel. I think I voice them pretty well. God damn. Because I have no relationship with God. I just need to find Jesus. Fuck's sake, here comes the Bible thumping bullshit. Not trying to be an asshole, but come on now. I don't believe not saying fuck. I don't believe not saying goddamn. I don't believe going to church every Sunday so it's going to get me to heaven. I sit right on that porch right there, with a cup of whiskey in one hand, Bible in the other, and one rolled up in my pack. And I'll make it to heaven a whole hell of a lot faster than a lot of you Bible thumpers will. I can promise you that. It's a personal relationship you have with God and your true intentions in this world that are going to get you to heaven. And just because you got good intentions don't mean you don't make mistakes and make bad choices. And people need to understand that. People are so hell-bent now on ruining somebody's life because of a mistake. You know what? And I did that. I did that. So now I'm telling y'all. So what now? Am I still unstable, or do I have a pretty goddamn good grip on reality? Because I bet I could walk out that door and get my truck right now and I won't talk like this. Hey, how you doing, man? No, I'm not unstable. I think I've kept a pretty consistent mindset and mood on it, huh? Is that unstable? I didn't say then. I made a mistake. I made an unstable choice. Because I wasn't stable at the time. I was breaking the fuck down. But that don't happen all the time. That doesn't mean I'm not going to hold myself accountable for that mistake and do better next time. That doesn't mean that at all. Mama Bear, I'm pretty confident you do know Darren's TikTok. How you know her name and not know her TikTok? Because I ain't said her name today. Till now. See what I'm saying? Not today, I haven't. Maybe you've watched prior, so that's valid. I admit when I'm wrong, or could be wrong. I'll tell you. That's pretty stable, ain't it? I know they are. They trying to. They playing them goddamn selves. They sitting here making these accusations. All somebody's got to do is go over to click your profile picture, see who the fuck you are. Real. Really real. authentic, raw, passionate, unfiltered, blunt, straightforward, straight from the hip, straight to the chase. Some of us were raised that way. Some of us have it, some of us don't. I'm not admitting half-truths. I've hurt others and don't give a fuck, or really who? Tell me. There's a point in life that I told Taryn about, and that's probably what you're referring to, where back before my kids were born, I was going through some shit that some similar people are going through, and I shoved everybody away. I ain't shoving everybody away. Me and Taryn shoved each other away. When all we really wanted was each other. That's what happens when you've been through some shit sometimes. That's what happens when you love that hard. It's scary. It is absolutely terrifying. Well, I do like to help others. Yeah, I did. I did put her out. For no reason. For no reason. I said I wasn't saying nothing negative about her, and that I was going to take accountability for it. I deserved the humiliation and the embarrassment. So now what? Is that unstable too? Because I made it right? Yeah, fucking right, I feel guilty. Fucking right, I feel guilty. I shouldn't have done that shit. And though I was breaking down and in a moment and all, I still did it. You know, people make mistakes like that. Yeah, we were both hurt. And we pushed the fuck out of each other's buttons because we were hurt. Did I, mama? You tell me. Everybody seems to know already. Well, you also got to admit your faults to know what the fuck you did wrong to do better next time, and you got to stand on that, don't you? Yep. You think I'm like this because I don't? It ain't hard. It ain't easy. It don't feel good to do that shit. And that's what a lot of y'all are afraid of. That's why you call me toxic. You have a cop-out. Yeah, most men don't admit when they're wrong. And I do know that. And I am proud of that. I am proud that I have that strength and courage to do that. Yeah, I am. It don't feel good. That's not a good pride. Pride is not a good thing. Because it hurts to be prideful about things. Because you have to put in for prideful things. You take losses for prideful things. No, she's not here. You should know you're always in her fucking life, Joanne. Always talking shit about me in that live too. So why are you in here watching me? Because you back and forth stirring the fucking shit? That's why. So you damn sure don't say a motherfucking thing about unstable or a shitty person or any of that. That's just like that Meg girl. She popped into Taryn's live and that Meg girl said something to Taryn, and Taryn was like, oh, there's Meg, another one of his girlfriends. Well, guess what? I posted that video, and then Meg, after she had been left on red, sending book messages and multiple messages, She decided to say, oh, I'm just totally toxic. That's fucking ironic coming from somebody who was just in my inbox and didn't get their motherfucking way. Oh, now it's toxic after you just... Now it's toxic because I don't want your ass. I'm sorry, Meg. I'm not, though. I'll tell you if I'm really sorry. I'm really not fucking sorry about that. Get help, Meg. That's toxic, Meg. That's toxic right there. Ooh, I hurt a little bit, didn't it? I wasn't trying to hurt you. I told you the truth. If the truth hurts you, you need to look at you, not me. What's that, Angel? I'm doing what I need to do to fix it. I've stopped drinking. I'm not buying anymore. If she were to walk through that door right now, first thing we're going to do is sit down and cry and hug and love each other and talk about some things. Next thing we're going to do is get a game plan together and get into some couples counseling. And get the fuck off of TikTok and social media altogether. Then we're just going to worry about this family and this family only and do what we need to for each other. Because not only do we owe it to ourselves, we owe it to each other, and we owe it to our kids and everybody else who's pulled for us. That's what we're going to do. Oh, is that unstable and toxic too, motherfucker? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know I was supposed to be nice to you as you sit here and fucking judge me. I don't owe you respect. I don't know you. I don't owe you shit. I'll be polite to you out in public because I don't fucking know you. I got common decency and common courtesy, common respect. But you know what? Right now I'm also sitting at my own motherfucking house and y'all come into my place. Our house. If that's what she chooses. Our house. I remembered to do that, didn't I? I said I was making the changes and I fucking meant it. That is our house. All of these other women, including you, everybody watching right now has no idea what the real truth is. Or what led up to it, any of that. I lied. I fucked up. I did things I shouldn't have done, like call CPS. I made mistakes I shouldn't have made. My heart was totally invested. I was broken. I was hurting. Yep, I lied about all of it. She's a beautiful and wonderful woman. She didn't do anything to deserve any of this. Dude, what are you talking about help heal? I'm a grown and responsible adult. I know the changes I need to make. They weren't going to get taken. They weren't going to get taken. They'd have gone to their dad's house. And do you understand what a mother would really have to do to have her kids taken? Because when I was in Florida and I went for the custody battle with my kids, my attorney, I called 12 different attorneys. Okay? 7 out of 12 said if it were my child, I would have Summer Boyd handle it. And she did. And the first thing she told us when we sat down at that desk, do you realize a mother would literally almost have to be on the courthouse steps doing substances with the baby attached to have her kids taken. Maybe I just wanted to pressure her to get some help too. Maybe that's what it was. Did you ever fucking think of that at all? Maybe I see things that I care about that are hurting us that maybe she was doing. It's not manipulation. You just don't know. That was like a hypothetical statement, or what's it called? A rhetorical question or statement. That's not manipulation. That is exactly the way it is, dude. But you don't know either way, and that's my whole fucking point. Yeah, I'm fucking worried about her. You goddamn right I'm worried about her. And Tara knows the truth. Tara knows. I've had reason to be worried about her. I love her. I'm always going to worry about her, whether she got something good or bad going on regardless. I'm always going to be worried about her. Fuck's sake. It's a serious fucking thing. You want me to sit here and laugh about it? It's not fucking funny. I own an interior and exterior design and remodel company, and I'm project manager for a custom home builder. Okay, well that's fine. Okay, I love her and I want her to be happy. And as bad as that hurts, if she don't want to come back, I cannot change that. Ain't got nothing to do with control. Does that sound very controlling to you? I'm just going to fix it. That's all I'm going to do. And the only reason we're talking about this shit is because you keep making comments about it. Am I apologetic? Are you fucking kidding me right now? Yeah, I said I was sorry a million fucking times. Half of y'all, as stupid as you think I look, I feel sorry for you because you don't even realize yourself. And half of you are bitter, calling me manipulative just because you can't wrap your mind around reality. What you should do. And I'm doing what I should do. I said I was going to get out here in this yard today, didn't I? I said I was going to wait till it gets good and hot before I did that too, didn't I? Well, right now I'm doing laundry. Got the house clean. Let her do some thinking. I'm sitting here talking to y'all. If she is in here talking about it, that is on that's or if she's in here watching, I'm not bothering her. Okay? She wanted me to leave her alone, I'm leaving her the fuck alone. But if she wanted me to leave her alone, why is she watching? Oh, is that too complicated to figure out too, y'all? No, CPS didn't say a damn word to me about drinking at all. Matter of fact, they showed up and saw my pile of beer boxes and beer cans that were out there that I haven't burned and bagged up yet. I got a trash can. I'll drop them beside me, and later I'll pick them all up and put them in that big trash can over there. She is hurt. She has reason to be hurt. But that don't mean I don't have reason to be hurt either. Okay? No, I still in my gut don't believe she cheated. Nope, I could definitely see where she felt like she was missing something and might have done some talking. I can't knock her for that. I mean, we did split up a good many times, or she left a good many times. She just flat left. But, you know, hey, according to y'all, she had every fucking reason to leave. I'll take that accountability and that humiliation and all that hate from y'all. Don't sit here and hate on me after I've already taken accountability for it. Too bad y'all don't know everything. She does struggle with fight or flight. She absolutely does. She panics. She shuts down. And didn't I just say there's a communication thing there? And I've worked with it and worked with it and worked with it the best I can. And it takes hard work. She did have it before. And you know what? Why don't you ask Taryn, have I ever said I feel like I'm being treated like I'm your ex? Taryn, I think she publicly said, what was I about to say? That she had only been away from her kid's dad she was with 5 years, who was a fucking asshole to her. They'd only been split up like 6 months. I had been single 2 fucking years before I got in this relationship. I made sure to mentally, emotionally, and financially put myself in a position to take someone in and to be able to put all of that forth. Because I was in the market for a wife. I wanted to put all of me into it, and now I'm blamed because I'm hurt too. And I'm passionate about somebody I absolutely love more than anything in this world. Oh, but I'm not allowed to make any mistakes. Nobody's ever broken under pressure and stress. And you know what? Maybe it's not an excuse, but you know what? I work my fucking ass off to pay the fucking bills here. Just to pay the fucking bills. On top of that, I do extras too. Just because I made fucking mistakes don't mean I've had no good qualities. I know what I had, and I came unglued. It's all my fault. She didn't do anything. Okay? You know how many other people on TikTok reported on her prior? You know how many other people reported on me? But now y'all sitting here knocking me for it. The fuck? I don't have issues. What you see, you still don't know me. And I don't owe you respect. I'm not going to respect you. I don't know you. You're not my lady. You're not my mama. You're not my kids. You're not one of my elders. You're not none of that. You're some fucking bitch on here running your mouth about what you think you fucking know. And you don't know if I'm lying. You don't know if Taryn's lying. You don't know if I'm telling truth. You don't know if Taryn's telling truth. You going off what I say, right? All right. Well, do with that what you will. That being said, none of y'all ever going to really know. No matter what I say, even if I am telling the truth. Even if I am lying. See what I'm saying? Yeah, half of y'all are trying to upset me and then blaming me for responding to it actually probably pretty appropriately, because I'm not screaming. Now you know what it's like when I'm loud and I'm pissed. See what I'm saying? Not angry. I was proving a point. I'm not gaslighting anybody. That's fucking narcissism, what I was just saying. That is textbook narcissism. Try to do something to somebody, then blame them when they react exactly how you wanted them to. Or what the reason you did it. Textbook fucking narcissism. Do you know what gaslighting is? I said I was not saying anything else negative about her. And I meant that, didn't I? I said I meant that, didn't I? True or not, lie or not, I'm not saying anything else negative about that girl. So I lied. Still ain't said nothing negative about her, have I? Yeah, the comments are gaslighting me. You know what? How about on praying on somebody's downfall? How about you encourage them both to do better, or do what they know their heart is, what their heart says is right, or to follow their heart. Did you ever think of that? No, because a bunch of you miserable, bitter ass motherfuckers out there praying on somebody's downfall. Half of y'all motherfuckers coming in here talking to me like you love me, and then turning right around, going over to her live, and then running your fucking mouth about me. Who's really the fucking piece of shit here? I don't have to talk to you any kind of way. I don't have to. You're not my lady. You're not my kids. You're not my mama. You're not my grandmama. You're not my papa. You're not the old lady out at the grocery store. You're not just a general person passing. You are legitimately communicating with me about things that I obviously feel something about, right? That means nothing to you. And then you are calling me crazy because I am reacting as I care about it, right? Some of y'all didn't have parents that beat y'all's ass, did you? And made you be held accountable. No, they are on here talking about it. I responded to it. Narcissist. Matter of fact, there was a whole fucking couple days there where I ignored every question about it. Yeah, I put it on here. Y'all had the choice whether or not to ask me about it, though. I've been yapping a lot longer than that. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know you were so goddamn concerned with my life. What the fuck are you doing as you sit here and ask me if I ever fucking work? Are you on TikTok at work? I'd fire your motherfucking ass if you're on my job. So who's really the asshole here? And guess what? I own my company. And I'm a project manager for another company. It is my job to fire motherfuckers like you while you at your job with your phone out watching me. Oh yeah? Well, when Taryn's baby daddy was making threats and whatnot, he was making all of those fucking threats until I sent him what came through my bank account this fucking year. So, and then after he threatened to kick my ass at my own fucking house and still didn't do shit and every goddamn thing else under the sun. He's 6'4", outweighs me by probably 50 fucking pounds. Then that motherfucker went and tried to get a restraining order on me that got declined. And I'm the one who told him I was not coming to meet him. I'm not going to fucking risk my freedom to wipe shit all over the place. That's unstable, huh? That's so unstable. Now, I believe if I was unhinged and unstable, I'd be like, oh, fuck this guy, and I drove straight to his fucking house, right? That's unstable. I don't fucking... Dude, are you fucking kidding me? The world cannot be that fucking stupid. There's... Obviously it is. Unstable is sitting here trying to fight a motherfucker, telling baby mama, oh, my daughter needs to see this, because of something that had nothing to do with him or his daughter. Talking about whipping my ass. Unstable is pulling up in my driveway, taking a picture of my truck and my house with me fucking home, sending it to baby mama, saying I'm gonna kick his fucking ass and da-da-da-da-da-da. And then not fucking doing it and then going to get a restraining order. Trying to. That's unstable. But I told that motherfucker I wasn't coming to meet him. I told him he'd come right out here to the dirt road. If he really wanted, he'd come get it. But I ain't going out there. I ain't got nothing to lose. I got too much to lose. Unstable doesn't maintain fucking household that way. Okay? Unstable doesn't keep his ass out of jail that way. You just don't like the way I'm talking to you, but frankly, I don't like the way you fucking talking to me either, so what's up? What Adeline say? She gonna what? No, do you see how many comments are coming in? I was saying something. I wasn't really paying attention. Come in the box, Adeline. Jesus Christ. For fuck's sake. Come in the box. Yeah, Gemini determines everything. Your zodiac sign. You're already irrelevant. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. Come on in the box. Come on. I'll take it. Don't be mad. Don't get mad. We can have a cool, calm, cordial conversation if you want to have a one-on-one, face-to-face type of deal instead of this bullshit. Yeah, y'all in here fucking calling me unstable and shit, and y'all in here thriving off of it. What's really unstable? Do you see me in somebody else's life thriving off of their things? No. Come on, we waiting. Adeline, you've had a lot to say. A lot to say. Come on in. You know what? Taryn didn't want to come in that box either. She's a private person though. You were obviously not. Thank you, Mama. I love you, Mama. Mama, am I always like this? Or am I generally a pretty level-headed and calculated person? Mama, don't say nothing negative about her. I'm telling you, I'll get you out of here. Don't. I love you. I don't want to do that. But you're making me choose at that point, and I ain't going to do that. Yeah, it's taking its toll on me. Because I what? Because why? Mom? What did you tell me yesterday on the phone? No, she's not going to. Matter of fact, my mama is me and Taryn's biggest supporter. My mama will say we are absolutely great when things are good. We are a beautiful couple. And it is fun to even be around. And happy to be around. And Taryn says my mama don't support us. I lied about everything. Yeah, you gonna talk to my mama all kinds of sideways, and you'd be lucky I can't snatch you through this fucking phone. Everything, Mom. I lied about everything. Like it or not, I wronged her. She's embarrassed and humiliated. I did that. I made mistakes I should not have made. Even though I was broken and made them, I made irrational choices, Mama. I didn't. My mama's not a narcissist. My mama raised this man to own his mistakes. Because God knows my dad wasn't around. Luckily, I had some other great men that raised me to be mentors and stand 10 toes down. And know what honor is. I'm honoring the mistakes I made by taking accountability. I did everything. I can't even see. Oh, if y'all can. Yeah, I admit I fucked up bringing it here. I fucked up. I said we're not going to say anything like that. Okay? We're not going to say anything negative about her in here. Period. Never at all. No, but Lisa just did. Lisa, don't go stirring that shit. Next time I'm gonna get you out of here. I'm just saying. Don't go stirring the shit. You're all right, Lisa. Thank you for the apology. I sincerely appreciate it. Thank you much. You see how respectful I just talked to Lisa? Because she was decent. Thank you. I really genuinely appreciate that. Thank you, Lisa. I appreciate that. I've worked hard for that. I love them babies. See how easy it is, just be respectful. See how you get treated with respect when you are respectful. No, my boys had their own feelings. I don't tell them what to think, but I asked them point blank yesterday. Matter of fact, why don't you ask my mama, because my mama had her own things that she didn't like. Why don't you ask her how the boys feel around my mama? Well, mama, I'm going to tell you what I see and what's here. If Braxton and Keaton didn't like her, you were condoning them. You were condoning my kids to manipulate by my kids, you know, families fight, okay? And we're a split household, okay? And they tell you things that you don't know everything about, and I've told you things still. But they come to you and they may say one thing, but they also say that they miss and love Taryn and her son. Here. Lost both of what? Oh, this has got to be a fake. No, grandparents spoil. And I have got on my mom's tail bad about spoiling. I told her I didn't want a hamster here. Well, she got them a hamster at their house. Guess where that hamster ended up? I told her I didn't want them on video games all the time. What happened? The kids got bought tablets. Now guess what they're on all the fucking time? But I ain't gonna knock my mama for wanting to spoil her grandkids. That's what grandmama's supposed to do. But I am still the parent, and I feel like I should have been respected there. Yeah, my kids are my life too. That's why this means so much to me. Because I want them to see what digging through and coming out shining on the other side looks like. How a man is supposed to treat a woman, how a woman is supposed to treat a man, and how hard things happen in life. You got to stick together. You got to dig through it. It's not just me and Taryn. There's kids there too. You want me to raise these kids to think that everything in a relationship is supposed to be butterflies and rainbows? It's not. Nothing good in life comes easy. And like I said, love is one of the most beautiful and priceless and incredible, great things that you can have in this life. So goddamn right, you're going to work for that. That's how they made it 30, 40, 50 years. Matter of fact, my mama went to prison. She got railroaded by her boss. Guess what? My stepdad did. And no, I don't like him. And it's open. It's out and open. But I have no choice but to respect him. He stood 10 toes down right beside her for 2 fucking years. For 2 fucking years. Took care of her. Made sure she had money on the books. I respect that. Damn right I do. Larry's a straightforward, blunt motherfucker. He's just very black and white, not very open-minded, doesn't totally calculate and break down and analyze everything like an overthinker would. No, I fucked up. I fucked up when I called CPS. That was an irrational decision. I made a mistake. I should not have done that. I should take accountability for everything. I deserve same humiliation and embarrassment and hardship as she went through for that. And the only thing I'm doing is making it right. Trying to. Best I can. I love her. I love her. We've been through some hard shit. Yep, I did beg for forgiveness. That's a humble man, I would say. I made a mistake. Well, unforgettable to who? Because can't help who you love. Maybe it's unforgettable. I don't want you to forget it. I don't blame you for not forgetting it. Forgive it is different than forgetting it. But that don't mean you got to carry it with you. No, it'll never happen again. If she walked through that door right now, that'll never happen again. Never. I'm getting rid of this fucking TikTok. Period. And one of the things I'm going to ask out of respect for the both of us is that she does too. She's not put a whole lot of personal shit out there or nothing. Well, but whatever. I did it all. I made the fake accounts about me too. They're not going to take her kids, okay? They weren't. I did know that much. They're not going to take her fucking kids. Number one, she ain't going to lose the kids anyway. First off, we're in a fucking Bible Belt state. Second, she's not on any substances or anything. She is a good mom. Kids love her. I noticed some things that I felt should really be addressed, but whatever. And hateful things. And hurtful. I did. And I don't think I can cry any more tears about it. But I don't want empathy. I did that to myself. I didn't ask for empathy, but you ain't got to sit here and beat me the fuck down about it either. Who's really the piece of shit then? Well, call and tell them I made a false report. Cause more trouble. There you go. CPS was just here yesterday. Like it or not, no matter what I said, they still have to prove it, and they can't do that. You don't think people call into CPS and the cops every day and say something that they can't prove? They do. Why ain't all those people in jail then? See what I'm saying, man? Y'all have no understanding of how the world and reality works, apparently. How the law works. I do. I don't expect her to continue to love me. That's her choice. Okay? You're not hurting me any more than it already does, telling me, oh, well, I don't blame her. All right, well, it's your opinion. I'm sure that's a lot of people's opinion. I'm not waiting on her. But right now, I'm here alone. I need to get this out. I said a lot of bad shit about her. I think it's only, I think it's the closest thing to fair for me to take accountability for it and deal with it like this. Right? You want me to just get off here, let everybody start judging her? Because that's exactly what's going to do. They're going to do. She did like the concert. She loved it. She loves Rob Thomas. She got to see him play her Diamonds in person. And you should have seen that girl lighting up, dude. You should have seen that. It wasn't about the Rob Thomas. I realize now the next morning, I came out here and sat down with coffee thinking she was going to come out here, and she didn't. And I got on live, and that hurt her feelings. She still wanted some time with me right here at the house, and I did not realize that. I didn't realize that I was doing too much I was doing too much of too much, if that makes sense. When I could have just right here, and I didn't realize that. I thought she wanted more, so I would chase harder for money. I would chase harder. She didn't. She just wanted me right here. Like I said, it was a communication issue, and I put my entire heart into this relationship. So yes, I absolutely broke the fuck down and broke. I didn't call for my own personal fucking gain. God damn. I called because at the time I thought she had a real problem too. Maybe she does, maybe she doesn't. That's none of y'all's fucking business. We ain't gonna say nothing negative about her. I done said that. Is that not fair? I did. I talked shit about her. She's never talked shit about me. Never. No, I'm not talking like she did anything wrong for me to call CPS. At the end of the day, bottom line, end of story, I should not have picked up that phone and called them. But you know what? I admitted the one time I did do it. You know, she told y'all there had been 15 other cases because of me. I didn't say anything negative. I said what she told y'all. You don't think I'm fucking embarrassed and humiliated? I am. It doesn't fucking feel good. No, I'm not happy about it. I can't even come back to TikTok and have regular fucking conversations about any goddamn thing else because of this shit. She's always been gentle in her words whenever I've seen her. Whenever you've seen her. She's fantastic. She is genuinely a beautiful woman and a good woman. But she is also human. I said we're just not going to say anything negative about her. I didn't say I was taking it back. I'm taking accountability for it. That's not taking it back. I can't take it back. I'm not talking. How am I talking shit, Brittany? Brittany, just the other day, you were all for Team Tyler. And now here you are on her side, and you still can't even wrap your fucking mind around what's going on. So why don't you just shut the fuck up and go on and get the fuck out of both our lives? Because we don't give a shit. What you got to say at the end of the day? Go give her some women's empowerment because you think you know what you're fucking talking about and you don't. You were in here throwing your goddamn self at me. Well, I'm not talking to the woman I love because she won't answer my phone call. I said that too, didn't I? Or else I would be talking to her and not on here. You didn't happen to go to ESC classes, did you? She only has some sense, but I'm talking shit about her. Well, I got a lot of sense, and I think there's a lot of people right here that's going to agree with that. That was a gaslit ass motherfucking response. You talk in circles. What? I'm having to repeat myself. Same goddamn questions keep coming up. How am I talking in circles? I'm answering the same fucking questions. April, I gotta tell you something. And y'all can go tell Taryn I said this, okay? Because you missed a lot, man. April, I think you're an awesome person and an awesome friend. But I love this girl more than anything in this world. And me talking to you bothers her. Even though you're 8 hours away, it bothers her, so I cannot do that. Whether we're together or not, I ain't gonna do that to her. Yeah, Brittany, buckle up. You didn't know I was about to say that, did you? You didn't know that Taryn, and I had said on here, I'll repeat this one thing. Taryn had always brought that name up, and I hadn't talked to the girl in 3 years until all this shit happened and she reached out. And even then, we ain't got any pictures back and forth like that or any of that. It's just been casual talk. She's got her own man 8 hours away. You should have shut up a long time ago now, Brittany. Because now you're making yourself look like a fucking fool. What other man you know is going to do that too right in front of the whole world? April, I don't mind if you watch. I just can't talk to you. Something tells me, Brittany, that wasn't sincere. So, if you want me to be respectful about it, be respectful about it then. I don't mind if you watch. I'm not talking to you. You can watch all you want to. I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to her. Guess what? April didn't come in here. Or April just left out of here. She don't want any part of it any damn way. And I'm not messaging her. Matter of fact, I got about